What have we got down in Korok? We have the... Don't be a test of strength. Fateful stars. Thank you, God. Okay, we've got a balls in holes puzzle. What does this say? Look to the stars for guidance. The constellations are key. Okay, stars over there, I guess. Also stars right in front of here. Is that a puzzle for the next room? Are the ones at the back puzzles for the next room? Possibly? Like, I'm not sure whether I should be looking at these ones specifically or the ones at the back specifically. But probably the ones right in front of it, if I had to guess. Okay, the lanterns are numbered. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not entirely sure what it's trying to tell me. Like, like obviously this applies to this row, and this would apply to this row or column, I guess. But like, there's different. Like, if this just applies to this one row, then how do you go? Because it's going left and right, and also up and down, so you can't have both. I'm unsure. Can I do anything with these? No, okay. This one's like, what the fuck? What am I supposed to do with this? Oh god. There isn't anything in the sky, right? No. Huh. Okay, this is an actual... This is the first... Is this the first shrine where I haven't immediately understood what I need to do? Like, I understand I have to use the constellations to make some kind of pattern here. But... Look to the stars for guidance. The constellations are the key. But I'm not sure exactly how to translate the constellation into a ball puzzle. Is the issue. Because, like, you've got a really long boy, like this one on the right. Like, you've got one all the way to the left, then pretty sizable gap, then small gaps, then sizable gap, then up, and then a wacko gap, like, all the way up there. Like, you cannot translate that into a grid like this, because there are too many points too far apart in different directions, so... And what does that have to do with the relevance of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Because it's not like there's 5 points on the constellations. Like, this one has tons of points. This one has even more. So how do you translate it? Or maybe you're supposed to use ones in the back, but I feel like that's for the second half of the room. I feel like these are supposed to be like, hey, this line applies to this one. This line applies to this one. I just don't get how. How can they just apply to one? I'm just gonna try and see if anything happens if I start lighting up, like... Wait, what was that noise? Does that happen every time? Okay, that happens every time. Okay, so none of that did anything. I just wanted to see if, like, anything would change, like, on the screens when you drop them in. Screens, wall bits. But it didn't. Like, maybe some of the light, because obviously those are lit up, like, orange. I wondered if any of them would change to be lit up blue or something, but... nada. And these didn't change, did they? No. Oh, this is a fucking brain teaser. This is a real fucking brain teaser. Just don't understand how you can translate the constellation patterns to the floor circles. Because they're just... like, they have too many points to correlate in terms of points. They have too many directions to correlate in terms of directions. These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but there's like way more than 5 points, obviously, so that doesn't correlate. What am I missing? I may be in here an entire part. Oh. Also, you probably have to get both sides right for it to go you've won. Because you can brute force half of it. Like, if you could just do the left side and brute force that, you could just go, like, keep that in the 1 slot, then do the second ball in all of them, move the first ball to the 2 slot, do the second ball in all of them, move the first ball to the 3 slot, etc. It would take a bit, but you could brute force one side. You can't brute force it if you need both sides to be right to get any indication that you've done it correctly, which you probably do. So, But I feel like I should try, because I have absolutely no idea. I cannot see how you make any correlation between these two things. Maybe it will give me... maybe it will just tell me that I've done one side right. If I can see why one side is correct, then I can probably work it backwards to figure out, like, what it is that makes it correct, but I don't think it's going to happen. I just want the lights to turn blue or something. I want some hint as to what I should be doing here. I'm sure this is a waste of time to try and... you must have to get both sides right for it to tell you. Like, this left-hand side is the simplest one. Also, like, am I getting mind-fucked by the idea that... I would assume that one thing applies to one column, right? Like, but what if it doesn't? Like, there are all these ones in the back too. And I'm just assuming that they don't apply to this first step of the puzzle, but, like, maybe they do, because I can't... it doesn't look like there's more puzzle in here. Like, there's nothing in the floor, but maybe they only appear when you go in there, so... I don't know. Do these have any bearing on this first puzzle? I feel like they shouldn't. If it's... Like, the way these are directly in line with these makes me think they should be... like this. Like, is it a height thing? But that doesn't work because of that one. Like, is that like, hey, this is low down, so that's 1, and then there's a bit of a gap, and then that's like 3, and then that's like 4, or... But then this would be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that doesn't work. So, oh, my mind. Why does it matter that these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Is 1 like the bottom point? So it's saying that that's like where you start. And I mean, you can presumably, well... If you have to use all 4 balls in one of them, then it would have to give it to you line by line, because obviously if you take the balls out to use it in another puzzle, then that wouldn't work. The issue with this puzzle is that I just don't understand how to translate from that to this. Like, I don't know. I feel like the puzzle shouldn't be understanding what they even want you to do. I feel like you should have a thing that you have to achieve, and then you're able to puzzle out how to get to it. But, like, in this case, the puzzle is just like, what the fuck are they even asking? Like... I have no idea. The maximum number of balls that need to be used in this row is 3, because there's 3 points. But it can't be a point is a ball, because the rest of them have more than 4. And you only have 4 balls. So... Is there anything I'm missing with, like... Can I magnesis any of these? No. Can I stasis anything? I mean, I can stasis the balls, but that doesn't achieve anything. And obviously, nothing to cryo. Okay, so I don't think those powers have any role in here. I'm pretty sure. What about the ones on the back wall? Do they have any bearing either? Now, there are multiple ones which are the same as that first row one with the 3 points. Just rotated. Does that make a difference? Actually... Wait, no. Was I way overthinking this? I was way overthinking this if this is the answer. Motherfucker. Man! Man, really? Really? It makes sense. It does make sense. I thought you were having to translate... Okay. I guess my biggest hang-up was that I thought that those being, like, far away were for a second room puzzle. Because that is often how the shrines are laid out, is you have one puzzle in the first room, and then you do that, and then you have a slightly harder version in the second room. And so in this case, I thought it's like, okay, well, these are lined up with these, so you have to puzzle out these ones first, and then the second room, there's a slightly different variation. But it isn't. It's all one thing. It's literally just count how many there are on the back wall, and then put it into the slot. It's literally just count them. I was expecting it to be more complicated, and... fucked myself over because of it. Oh well. Blop. Ba 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 ba. Okay. Well, I was already putting... I got... My very first upgrade I got was stamina, and then I was already putting all the ones since then into hearts. So, if we need hearts to get that sword, which is presumably going to be sick, although... Is it just going to break? I was thinking, like, that's probably going to be, like, the most powerful sword in the game. Because it's, like, you know, it's Link's sword. It is... Like, everyone knows about that sword. I haven't even played many Zeldas. Like I said, I've just played that one... 2D remake, but I know about Link's sword. Like, just his classic outfit and look and shit, and the shield. With, like, the... Is it just, like, the Hyrule symbol on it or some shit? I don't know. Oh, sick. This is also your fast travel point. You can fast travel back here at any point using that shrine. That's very nice. Okay. Where am I actually... Oh, this is like dead center of the forest. Okay. I wonder what happens if you don't follow the wind in Lost Woods. Is it just you get lost, or is it that you get teleported to the start? I wonder. Some mushrooms. Endura Shroom. Temporarily increase your stamina limit. Nice. Doo-doo. What is this now? Oh, I thought it was something glowing. It was just the light hitting this leaf thing. Doo-doo. So is this another exit? Hang on, let me... Does that just go back into the Lost Woods? Can you approach the Lost... Can you get to this from either side then? Let me just explore the rest of it. I feel like I've probably seen everything, but... Oh, here's another exit? Okay, there's various ways to go. I guess I approached it the quote-unquote right way, because, like, I came in facing the sword and facing the tree. Although, wait, where's the tree gone? Wait. I came in from this angle, right? No. No, I came in from down there. Oh, I'm just looking too low. It's this tree. Okay, so wait, what's directly into this tree then? Huh? You? Could it be? You're Mr. Hero. Mr. Hero is here. The mushroom on my head suddenly sprouted today, so I knew something was up. It was a prediction that you'd come, I think. Us Koroks all got together and prepared some trials just for you, Mr. Hero. If you pass the very tough trials, we've prepared pulling out the Master Sword will be a piece of cake, probably. Among the trials is an extra tough one designed by me, the Elder of Korok Forest. So will you test your mettle in the Korok trials? You need to think about it first, wise boy. The Korok trials. Long story short, you need to visit all the shrines in the Korok Forest so that you can be considered a real grown-up. It's a ceremony that every Korok must undertake, and it's based on the trials of the legendary hero himself. I've done it, and so has Hestu, and him over there, and her too, and even the Great Deku Tree himself has done it. The Great Deku Tree has fucking gone in those tiny shrines? I don't think so, mate. Okay, that last part was a lie. Okay, yeah, he was pretty rooted, yeah. Trial 1. In the Southwest Forest, Trial of Second Sight. Trial 2. In the Northwest Forest, the Lost Pilgrimage. Trial 3. In the Eastern Forest, the Test of Wood. If you can overcome the Korok trials, you can overcome anything. We've also prepared some wonderful prizes for you. Now show us what you're made of. Will you do it? Sure. Alright, do your best. The Korok trials. 3 shrines in the forest, and none of them are tests of strength, so happy to do it. Welcome, Mr. Hero. We're so excited you're here. If you need to know anything about these woods, just ask Mecha. Or you can climb up here if you want to speak to the Great Deku Tree. Oh yeah? About the forest. The highlights here in Korok Forest are the Great Deku Tree and the Sword Pedestal, of course. Although the Great Deku Tree probably isn't very happy about becoming a tourist trap. We've really decked out the inside of the Deku Tree in anticipation of your arrival. You'll find a place to rest and a bunch of other useful things in there. And then there's the Sword Pedestal, the sword that seals the darkness, which needs no introduction, rests there. The Sword Pedestal is the centre of the forest. If you stand on the pedestal and look around, you'll be able to understand most of the paths in the forest. The bean lamps act as landmarks. You'll want to familiarise yourself with them to make it easier to find your way around. And if you get turned around, you can always head on back to the Sword Pedestal. The sword that seals the darkness, to be wielded by you and you alone, you finally found it. Is it to be wielded by me and me alone, though? It sounded like anyone who has enough hearts can pull it. Because he was like, many have tried, and they've all died, like, when they do it. But it's because they don't have enough hearts. It's not like I am special. Like, because I can't pull it right now, I have to have enough hearts to pull it. So what is special is your amount of health. So is it that only Link can reach the amount of health required to pull it? Or anyone could pull it if they came here and were healthy boys? I don't know. I assume that Ganon is probably a pretty fucking healthy boy. Because he's going to be the final boss or whatever. So, like, if he came here, could he pull it? I wonder. We worked really hard to make sure no one else stumbled upon it. How did you like the Lost Woods? Did you get lost? Nope. You obviously made it through because you're here. Did you need something else? How do I leave? You want to leave? But why? It's perfect. Just kidding. I know you have to leave sometime. You've got to save Hyrule. If you head east from the Sword Pedestal, there will be a sign on your right. Climb up the hill on the right side of the sign and you'll see an ogre tree. If you walk into that tree's mouth, you'll whoosh be taken to the entrance of the woods. We set it up that way because even us Koroks don't like to walk through the woods if we can avoid it. Okay, east of the pedestal. Oh, he needs something as well. Okay. So it's that way. So up this path, maybe? Or down behind him? No, maybe up this path. What does the sign say? The Test of Wood, Forest Exit Shortcut. Oh, up here? I can just port back in if I need to. Ah, okay, I see. Right into this guy's mouth. A note from Maka. Just climb into the tree's mouth to leave the forest. I promise it won't eat you. Okay, that's cool. That's good. There's a shortcut out and a shortcut in. Now that we've got that shrine, that's good. Okay. Right, what did this other little guy want then? Wait, I'm already getting turned around. Where's the fucking... There. Hello. Hey, are you the hero? Could it be? Welcome to the forest. You're much, much cooler looking than I thought you'd be. But to be sure you're up to the task at hand, I prepared a trial for you. What do you think? Will you do it? Sure. Hooray! Show me a rod with the power of ice, please. You can wave this rod to freeze monsters in their tracks. Ice wizrobes love to wreak havoc with them. If Mr. Hero were able to wield a rod with the power of ice, he would be even stronger and cooler. I don't think I have one, right? Obviously, it's those weird guys that were jumping around. They must drop one sometimes. But no, I don't have one. Okay. What does it actually say? I assume I'm thinking of it right, but... Yeah, it's just go kill one of those, and if he drops it, pick it up and put it on and wear it back. God, we've got quite a lot of fucking things now, huh? This was from the Bard, right? An ancient hero spoke these words. One tail returned to fight evil. My cache is at 17 of 24. This rock will point toward its retrieval. I feel like it has to be 5 PM. You have to follow... I never did that. Because I saw that, and then I ended up going like, oh, I wonder if this fucking island can be got to. And then I started hating my life. So, I wonder if we should go back here now. Because we never actually followed the rock. Right, do any of these other Koroks have anything, like, trial-y or whatever to give us? Most of them just disappear when we head towards them. We can speak to the Deku tree if we climb up that thing, right? Let's try that. Boop boo. Boop boo. If you hope to extract the sword, you'll need to summon a hero's strength. Let us see how brightly your life force burns. Oh, is that it? Oh, okay. Good chat, my dude. Excellent chat. Doo-doo. So, you've made a little home for me in here? Kind of weird to have a house to live in inside of another living creature. It's Mr. Hero! Yay! Mr. Hero came to visit us in the forest. What took you so long? Peaks thought... Wait, what? Oh, he is Peaks. Peaks thought of a trial that will make Mr. Hero stronger. You won't have to fight, and it's not scary. But you'll need to be extra careful. So, I want to see a bloopy. It's a blue, glowy, hoppy thing that glows in the dark, just about Peaks' size. I just really want to see a bloopy, even if it's just a picture of one. I knew you were a nice guy, Mr. Hero. Thanks for listening to Peaks' request. I don't know where they live, but I heard there are little blue glowing critters hopping around Hyrule. Apparently they're called bloopies. I wonder how glowy they are. Aren't you curious? If you show me a bloopy, I'll be sure to thank you with a gift. Good luck. Legendary rabbit trial. I was going to say, is a bloopy this thing? No, that's a choo-choo. Okay, because these things hop around and then you slice them up and they turn into this. But I don't even have to catch it. I just have to find a picture of one. I don't think I've seen one. If it's not that, I'm pretty sure I have no idea what he's talking about. Where did I get this star fragment from? Fetch a good price, but you may be able to use it in certain recipes. I remember this being like a fairly unique seeming thing. I mean, I've only got one of them. I don't remember where I got it from. Huh? You're here! You're here! I've been waiting for you. The great Deku tree was right. He said you'd come, Mr. Hero. I thought you might be hungry, so I went out and gathered a bunch of forest mushrooms for you. Welcome to the Spore Store. My shrooms are delicious, suspicious, but never malicious. Look around, buy something. Or would you rather sell something? Do you take my, my glowy glowies? Only 60? I thought it was more than that. What do you give for... 300, 260? Okay, you probably are the same price as everywhere else then. I could sell this, but I'm curious what recipe, because it's so rare. Like, I've only found one. I feel like I shouldn't sell it. Or these. Definitely not those. Or research would know how to use those. We're inside the Great Deku Tree's stomach, you know. Try not to think too hard about it. We all decided to open shops in preparation for your visit, so the Great Deku Tree let us set up shop here. You're a lot bigger than us, so it probably feels a little cramped for you. Take your time, enjoy the shopping. Mushroom. Hearty truffle. Okay, so this is just if you need mushrooms, come here. Got it. There's a bed here, very nice. Zzz, no, vegetarians everywhere. Stop, that's my face. Ah, sorry about that, I must have dozed off for a bit. Oh, ooh, you're Mr. Hero. The Great Tree told me all about you, so you finally made it to our forest, huh? I've been waiting for so long, I thought I might start to put down roots. Welcome to the tree's navel. I made a bed out of leaves just for you, Mr. Hero. Take as long as you like with the yawns and the Z's. Oh, I don't want your rupees. You're the great Mr. Hero. I prepared this bed for you ages ago. All I want is to help you get some sleep. I was waiting for so long, I got really sleepy. Okay. This is where we just came in from, right? Is it? Yes. Right, so that's the bed, that's the mushroom shop, and that just leaves you the other shop. Look who we have here. Welcome to the general shop. I sell a lot of stuff, things I gather in the forest, things that I don't gather in the forest. Please choose anything you want. I've prepared some arrows and food that I thought may prove useful to you. If you use a shock arrow when it's raining, it does extra damage. I highly recommend it. Bundles of arrows, bundles of shock arrows. Hello, baby. How many do you have? 3 lots. Oh, right. Literally what you can see there. I will take them all. 240 rupees. Fuck me. That is expensive. But I need as many shock arrows as I can get for the fucking, whatchamacallit, beast thing. Because they said you need 20, but I'll probably end up missing a bunch. So, I just need a lot. Cane sugar, Hylian rice, apples, hearty radish. Okay. I think we're pretty good. Oh, I have to talk to you to sleep, right? How long would you like to snooze? Until morning. Until I say good morning? Alright, go get some rest. Good morning. You can grab some breakfast next door at the sports store. If you're tired, or even if you're not, come back and catch some Z's soon. Okay, I wondered if you'd get anything. Does he replenish his stocks when you sleep? He does not. Okay, that was what I wanted to check. Oh, there's also a cooking pot here. Nice. I don't think I need to cook anything right now, but good to know. Okay, so we have 3 shrines to get in the Korok Forest. In the directions, there's, I guess, one that way, one that way, one that way, or something. I don't know. We'll find out next time. That is what we will be doing. Going to these 3 shrines and completing them. So, this has been a cool little session. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed, if you could leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Share the videos around, share the playlist around if you can. I would really appreciate that. And I'll see you next time for more Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Thanks for watching. See you then.